Hey guys, Jackson Bajir Blighton here, joined by Jonathan Leon and our Blade and Soul North American Wildcard tournament winners,
Team Hurricane.
All right, guys. So you guys obviously put on a tremendous show for us today, but I want to ask you a little bit about how you got here. So in terms of your tournament preparation, your tournament path, what is your path to this tournament been?
Well, you know, I'd say we started with the first invitational tournament where, you know, we had a rough start, but we finished strong. And from there, I guess we've just been sparring. We've been laddering a lot.
Well, yeah, that's important. I mean, you guys have been sparring and laddering, so that gives us a little bit about not only your path in tournaments, but also in preparing for tournaments. Yeah, what do you guys do to prepare, Virus?
We usually just practice a lot, and then when we have trouble, we try to look up some Koreans and see how they play.
Okay, so you do some research and some gameplay. I mean, so like, what does that gameplay look like if somebody's like a bit of a Blade and Soul noob? So you're like, we practice. What does that mean? Like, what do you guys do? Like, you guys practice together? Do you just queue ladder or what?
Yeah, we practice 3v3 and 1v1, and then we just make sure to lower the amount of mistakes we make. Like, it's so hard to play perfectly in Blade and Soul. There's so many things you have to keep track of, and you have to get perfect timing on everything, so it's really hard.
Yeah, we saw you do a tremendous job in the tournament today. Is there anything that you do in particular that you think that like you or your team does in particular that you think that sort of sets you apart?
Everything I do is, I believe, is because of these two that's setting up for me. Yeah, and then I've been practicing a lot alone too, watching Korean streams, but these two have been helping me a lot.
So I have a question. How did Team Hurricane form? How did you guys decide to team up? You know, obviously there's a lot of Blade Soul players. How did you guys pick you three to become Team Hurricane?
So basically, me and Yusini, we would always play threes with our friends, and then we just always work well together, and then we were just used to playing with each other, I guess.
They had definitely decided to be a team, and we saw the Koreans play. They were playing Warlocks and Blade Dancer 2, so they needed a BD, and that's me.
That worked out really well then. Obviously, it's been
good.
working. You know, you guys have had a lot of success with that comp.
Absolutely. So yeah, it seemed like if there was some synergy between you two beforehand, it definitely showed in the tournament today. You guys did an amazing job. Talk me through a little bit of how you guys set up those combos that we saw today.
Basically, we just voice chat who's coming in, who's coming out, and what to do. Like, if we should tab, CC break, or combo, offensive tag-ins, everything like that, we have to like keep communicating to keep our momentum going, and eventually we'll like have that one play that will win us the game.
Yeah, I know we heard from Virus about, you know, working really hard to actually get cooldowns from the enemy team so you can set up for your teammates. Is there anything in particular that you do that, like, you know, what's your go-to combo if there is one?
There's two different combos. There's one, like, if I want to stun them, or if they're flying from the air, I can bombard and lightning strike them for a lot of damage.
Yeah, we saw Bombard do some serious work today. It was pretty awesome. And how do you fit into the grand scheme of the team combo?
My main role is basically to set up defensive interferes, because Maelstrom BD's F. It's a 3-second full immunity for the whole party. So like, say Yus gets caught in an aerial, I'll tag him and do that, and it's like the main use of BD.
That's awesome. So we have like the super offensive setup with Yus coming in with dropping the aerial Warlock combos. Then we have you coming in for the defensive, and then we have Virus sort of holding things steady and trying to look for opportunities to engage or have to play a little bit defensive. That's awesome, and it definitely, you know, that showed in the tournament today.
Yeah, they had a lot of plays where, you know, you guys had a lot of coordination. So I want to talk a bit about, you guys started off the tournament today. You know, the semifinals really well. You guys were pretty dominating, and then OUO comes storming back at a losers bracket and resets the bracket. So I kind of want to know, you know, what was going through your mind right there? How did you regroup for the finals?
I think, I mean, I said earlier, we basically just tried to stay as confident as possible, just keep our cool. I think what it came down to was we just had like a couple small but like big mistakes that were easily identifiable and we could fix and just come back in the next set, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they came back with a vengeance. They were playing really well, but you guys definitely persevered in the end. So that was really impressive, I thought. Now that you guys have won the tournament and you guys have qualified automatically for the regional championship, how are you going to prepare for that?
We're going to spar a lot more. We're going to practice with OUO, hopefully, Guardian, Flicker, every other team. We're going to...
I think I need to practice more. I keep like deranking for PvE, so I've been just playing against like lower skilled players, and that's been hurting me.
So like, do you guys have a little community then? Do you guys usually spar against the other teams that you played against today? Do you guys already have like a pre-existing like scrim schedule with them? Or?
For NA community, we usually have good connection between PvPers, so we usually just in Discord, let's 3v3, and then they'll say, yeah, we can go together. That's how we like practice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool to hear that, you know, you guys are all competing for spots at regionals. You guys are all competing for, you know, prize money and tournaments and stuff, but you're still willing to team up and work together to sort of, you know, obviously get better as players. But I mean, is there any sort of like NA pride for you guys? You're trying to, you know, show off on the world stage, show what you guys can do. Is there like a sort of concerted team effort, even though you guys are facing against each other in the NA tournaments?
In my honesty, I think EU is like a very good region too, and I definitely respect them and how they play, and we sometimes learn from them and how I play personally. Yeah, we actually do have a lot of more room to improve, and as we practice, I'm just hoping we should like fix our mistakes as we go on.
Yeah, well, I said this in the broadcast, is that humility is an excellent quality for champions to have, and you guys definitely earned the title of champions here today, and I definitely look forward to you guys continuing to kick butt and represent the North American region well.
Yeah, regionals are gonna be crazy. September 3rd at PAX West in Seattle, so it's gonna be you know the final showdown before we head overseas. So it's gonna be, you know, really big. So yeah, I'm like I said, really looking forward to you guys playing there. Really looking forward to you guys. Hopefully you guys succeed. So you know, you guys have mentioned a little bit. You guys have watched the other Korean teams play. You watched them stream. You watched them. You know, for kind of. You kind of watch it for like information on, you know, what kind of comps and stuff like they run. So are there any you know, Korean teams or any other teams that you really want to go face off against if you make it to Worlds?
Personally, I would love to fight our mirror comps. So I think it's GC Busan Red. Is it blue also?
Blue.
It's one of their teams has our Sin Warlock BD.
Coup d'etat.
Oh yeah, Coup d'etat also. Besides them, I really want to fight the team that Jiafu Chen is on. He's like probably #1 BD. I look up to him a lot as a BD player.
Before we let you guys go, you know, you guys have also mentioned that you've been watching streams or that you've been practicing with other players. I mean, are there any shout-outs that you guys want to give?
Thank you for a lot of supporters that's in my Discord. Java Master, Serene, and everyone here, like everyone who's prepared this tournament for us. I'm really thankful for them.
I want to thank everyone that like always comes down and hangs out with us and just like cheers us on all the time. They're all the people downstairs, they know who they are.
Okay, I wrote a little list. I'm just gonna double check it real quick.
Yeah, get it going.
I tried not to make it too long. I want to shout out everybody who came down here. It was such a great experience being at this tournament. Thanks to NCSoft staff and obviously Jonathan and Bajira and everybody managing and everything. Ellie for always cheering us on, staying hyped during the tournament. Yuki, my retired guild advisor. All the lay dancers I learned from, way too many to name. Annabelle, best soul fighter. Oh, I owe Velvius a shout out too. I think that's everybody.
Awesome. Yeah, you know, obviously, you know, you guys didn't just make it here alone. You need your friends, your support, you need everyone cheering you on. So I think they'd be really proud of you guys because you guys are the North American Wildcard champions and Invitational champions, 2-time champions. You know, and you guys are. I think you guys got a good shot of making it. You know, 3 times and winning regionals.
Thanks everybody who cheered us on. We love you.
Well, thank you guys so much for putting on an excellent show and for taking the time to answer the questions. I know I've had a blast, and I hope that you guys had fun too. And once again, thank you for everybody out there watching. Thanks for supporting the Blade & Soul community. I'm sure everybody appreciates it, and it's really cool to be able to do events like this because it's a whole lot of fun to hang out, and it's a whole lot of fun to watch you guys kick some butt. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.